Hey y'all. Y'all can unmute yourselves. Hey y'all, hey everybody. I see Shelly put that
Hey, hey, hey.
comments in the corner. Hey, welcome to the Guide Girls chatting
Hello.
too.
Hey,
Hello.
y'all.
Hey, we got everybody here. All right, I can hear everybody loud and clear. Thank you for coming on. Hey, David Corey, Shatika, thank you. Official Jamia, thank you for being here. My name is Rashida Monique. Oh, let me take the banner down so y'all can see our channels. My name is Rashida Monique, and I'm here with the Garden Girls Chatting too. We are here. I'm here with my garden sisters and friends. We have Shelly from Shelly's Homestead Hideaway, Jacqueline for Four Seasons Garden, Cici, Cynthia from Cici's Texas Garden, and Lisa from Gardening with Lisa. Because your name ain't Cici, your name is Cynthia, right? So
Girl.
I have to remember that. I have to remember that. Sometimes we try to make people one with their channel, and no, we're not one with the channel. The channel's just a part of us, right? But welcome. I'm Rashida Monique. I garden here in Michigan, Zone 6A. I garden planters, Jesus, garden beds, raised beds. There it is. Planters, raised beds, grow bags, in ground. And I'm thinking about dipping my pinky toe in hydroponics, but we're going to see about that. And I'm just happy to be here with you all. And we're here every other week. We're here every other week to encourage you in your gardening endeavors and to also just get some information out and to keep a sisterhood together, because sometimes we keep each other excited and encouraged to keep on going and hold each other up. So it's a good space here. We welcome you. If you haven't shared, go ahead and share. If you haven't shared, go ahead and share. During the broadcast at any time, you can surf through the different channels. Go ahead and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and like the video. If you have not liked the video, and man, leave a comment on the channel. We'd be glad to hear from you. Glad to have you. We are all five different women with totally five different personalities. But one thing about it is we love gardening, right? We love gardening, and we were glad to have you. Now, this time, I'm going to give everyone a chance to introduce themselves. I'm gonna go off, y'all, because my snack, I done ate one of them. I had a mini apple crunch snack cake. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. I had that while I was waiting for 8 o'clock to come. But I have a beef pot pie in the oven,
Yummy, yummy.
and I'm about to go get that. So I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm gonna get that pot pie and get me some water, and I'll be back. And see y'all in a minute.
She said some Walla. Anybody want some Walla? Well, I'll introduce myself. My name is Shelly, host of Shelly's Homestead Hideaway, where I am in Zone 7B. I garden in raised beds primarily. I also garden in SIPs, self-irrigated planters, in ground, in pots, elevated beds, hydroponics, new to hydroponics, and let me see, anything else? Anything I can find to grow something in that'll work, I'll grow in it. And with that, let me tell you what I'm chewing on today. Now I'm already prepared. There's somebody gonna be, either live, somebody gonna say something, or in the chat, somebody gonna say, ew. I am eating smoked oysters with some crackers. Tasty, tasty, tasty.
Ew.
Yummy. That was Cici, right? I knew the texture queen herself was going to have a comment. And I have crackers, and I have some spiced apple cider that I made from some Cracker Barrel stuff. And so with that, I'm going to pass the mic to either my left or right. Who wants to go, Jacqueline or Cici?
Jacqueline can go.
All right, I'm Jacqueline Phillips. I haven't been here for the last two chat and chews, so I am happy to be back. I'm Jacqueline Phillips. I am the content creator for Four Seasons Garden. I'm in Virginia. I garden in Zone 7A. I'm also a master gardener. I primarily plant or grow my vegetables in SIP, self-irrigated planters. That is my main mode. I did add grow bags this year, and I do some raised beds. And then I love, love, love hydroponics. So today I'm going to be just loving this conversation. So I am going to pass the baton off to my bottom left, which would be Cici.
Oh, okay. I am Cynthia from Cici's Texas Garden. I'm in Zone 8B, 9A. I'm close to Houston, Texas area. I grow in ground, in containers, in raised beds, and I also do hydroponics indoors, which I love as well. And yeah, so that's all. Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell you what I'm snacking on. Okay. I have these vegetable chips. It has purple sweet potatoes, regular sweet potatoes, some Yukon Gold, and some other kind of red potato.
Ooh, that sounds
And
good.
then,
Those are good, Cici.
oh yes, they are, and they with sea salt, and they're like baked or something. And then, of course, my cup of Jamaican sorrel.
Oh, I'm mad at you.
Woo-hoo! It's tasting real good. Okay.
Did you respond to my comment about shipping me some of that? I'm putting you on the spot.
I will. You
Thank
want it fresh, or you want it just
I want
seeds?
both. I want
Okay.
both.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Lisa.
Well, I'm Lisa. My channel is Gardening with Lisa, and I'm in Zone 8A, North Alabama, and I am growing in containers, raised beds, pots, um, and in ground, and I am still yet to have plant my fall plants yet, but they're waiting, and I will get to it one day this week.
Well, the beautiful thing about where you are, Miss Lisa, is you got a little bit longer that you can get some fall plants started than some of us.
Yes,
I won't say the rest
definitely.
of us, but some of us.
Some of us.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
was kind of waiting for it to cool down some, but it's cooling down now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need to be the 70s to at least start getting those cool crops in.
They will pretty much grow in hot, but I'm just so scared
Mm-hmm. It'll
to
get
bring
too
them
hot.
out when it's
Yeah.
real hot. Because when I sowed the seeds, it was still getting like 100 degrees.
Ooh.
And so, but now we are like 80, 85.
Wow. All right. Welcome back, Miss Roshita. So we have finished our introductions, which we do every 2 weeks, because while some of you, the majority of you, come and join us every single session bi-weekly, we do have some new people. And so we always want to introduce ourselves. I don't like having to do it all the time, but we do. What are you saying over there, Roshita? I saw your lips moving when I looked down.
You said you don't like to do it, and I said, don't nobody care.
Ooh.
You know how mamas do. Just do it, girl.
And I listen. And even though I am her senior, I oblige. I comply. I'll break the rules sometimes.
Got 2 whole minutes.
But the majority of the time, I will follow the rules.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's still in your hands. Keep going.
Okay, so you want me to go? I'm gonna follow the banner, and she has put up the 2-week garden update. Let me see. Has anything changed in 2 weeks? I don't believe there have been any changes in my garden. Just as a recap, I have 16 collard plants planted. I have 4 broccoli plants planted, and I am still harvesting my watermelons, which, hey, listen, the watermelon wars, we haven't talked about that in a minute, y'all, but I already know my watermelons ain't even going to touch probably what most people are doing, and our vines have been dying, so I haven't even been able to record cutting watermelons off the vine because the hired help goes out there and gets them before I can. Let me see. That's honestly pretty much been it. We did just yesterday, we were working on putting together a greenhouse for the Hideaway. Y'all pray. Pray real hard because the struggle is very real, because this was a greenhouse. While it was new, it was not completely new. A person who we got it from, they started to put it together, but then they decided it wasn't for them. The instructions got wet, apparently, so we do not have instructions. And we are working off of some instructions that I found offline that are similar, and watching a YouTube video and trying to figure out how to put this polycarbonate greenhouse together is more than a notion, as my late grandmother would say. I did get the door together. We put the base together, and we started working on the vent. Y'all pray for us. If you're married, you already know when you're trying to do a project with your spouse,
It needs prayer.
bathe it in much prayer. So that's pretty much it for my 2-week garden update. I'll pass the mic.
I'll jump in. 2-week garden update is probably 6-week garden update. I'll keep it short though. Facebook Queen at it again. I hit the jackpot 2 weeks ago. Earth boxes. I picked up 7 earth boxes, the full size original ones, for $4 a piece, which is amazing. Because they're normally $35 to $40 for them. And I was like, I couldn't click fast enough when that popped up on my feed. I have Earthbox saved. If it pops up, the City Pickers, if it pops up, someone is selling them. Was it a 40-minute drive? Yep. Was it worth it? Every minute of it. So went out there and got that. I still have on my to-do list to get the chicken tractor built. We have to get that done this week because those chickens are going to be laying eggs in probably the next 2 to 3 weeks. So that has to get done before I get eggs start popping up on me. So
I
it is.
To get some eggs from my friend Miss Jacqueline.
Eggs. Oh, yeah, I can bring some up for when we see each other for my birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, for your birthday?
Yeah, for the conference. The notary.
I didn't know that was when your birthday was.
My birthday. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So we'll bring some of that, and I still haven't ordered garlic.
Push pause.
Push pause.
When is your birthday?
November 8th.
Oh, okay.
And your birthday is
September 30th.
Oh, no, it's coming up. Happy birthday to you.
Okay. I just want to make sure you went in here with me. I was about to say, wait a minute.
Not till November. So, and I think that's it for my update. I will pass it off to Cici.
Okay, so my 2-week update for my garden. I've been taking a lot more of the end of summer things out. I went on, took my cucumbers out. I had started some more that my aunt had gave me. I had put them in the ground. I got, like maybe 4 or 5 cucumbers off of it. But I went on, pulled all that out because I'm trying to get all my beds ready to go for fall. And my roselles are blooming like crazy. So I'm enjoying my roselle Jamaican sorrel forest in the backyard. I was proud of myself. I did really good with spacing them out enough. They still have their branches kind of mixing with each other, but spacing it out enough and that they have not snapped besides that first one that snapped. And I duct taped it, and it has been giving me Jamaican sorrel. So I did good on my little duct taping. And
you know what, Cici? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Mm-hmm. You mentioned about duct taping before. I did not put 2 and 2 together. And I think I was telling Jacqueline when we were talking one day that my sorrel plant bent over and it looked like something had been eating up the vine, and I just ended up staking it up. I didn't put anything on it. I just staked it up. So we'll see what happens.
I duct taped my branch back together, and it's been giving me sorrel on it and everything. So it's doing good. I too still have a watermelon out there, and even more are trying to pop up, and I'm like, you don't have time. But they're popping up. I even found one that I didn't even know that was hiding in the grass. It was just like a little stalk of grass, and I'm like, there's a watermelon sitting. No wonder the grass is all pushed up like that. So, I mean, I know I don't have winning watermelons, but doggone, I got watermelons this year. They cannot say I have grew just leaves and little bitty hands. Your girl and grew some watermelon. Okay.
You weigh your watermelons?
No, I haven't. I'm waiting to weigh these ones that's gonna come out this time. The other ones, no, I didn't. And what else? Let's see. I planted some more corn. I don't know why, but I planted like 32 in there, and only 4 came up. That's all right. I put in a new pack of seeds. I went specifically and bought some seeds, planted them in there, and only 4 came up. So I don't know. We'll see. And also,
Girl, don't hold yourself accountable to that, because somebody came behind you and ate them corn. Just so
no, they just didn't come up. They they just they there, and they ain't doing. They just like nope. And then of course my loofahs are everywhere. So yeah, that's my update. Go, Miss Lisa.
I don't know if I got onions planted. They're doing good. I harvested celery last night. Now they probably should have been harvested a long time ago, but I harvested mine, and I had Utah tall growing and pink plume, and I grew them both last year too, but I don't think I'm gonna grow the pink plume again. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but they just grow like long, skinny stalks, and it's just a bunch of them. But the Utah tall, they grew well. They grew some nice stalks, and so I harvested them last night, and some sweet peppers. And then my sister is still harvesting purple hull peas from her green stock, and we just been working on trying to. Well, she has more than I have. Been pulling out plants, summer plants, and trying to get ready for fall. And I don't know if I mentioned it last time. Did I tell y'all I had a cover for my Easy Cube? But if I didn't say it last time, I have one. And then I have some more Vigo trays. And then Vigo sent me some seeds. They sent me the herb seed kit.
Nice.
And so in here, they had a whole bunch. You could get like leafy greens or I forgot what else. They had a bunch of kits.
Did it come by itself? Was it by itself, or it was with your Easy Cube?
It was by itself. They just sent them to me.
Oh,
nice.
Okay, I need to check my email.
Yeah, because they did send an email and asked me which kit that I want.
Okay.
So they have Greek oregano. This is the herbs seed kit. Mm-hmm. And bouquet dill, giant of Italy, parsley, Santos cilantro, garlic chives, wintertime, broadleaf sage, and Genovese basil. Mm-hmm. So I have hydroponics, and I may grow something in it of one of these. I don't know. But that's it. That's all I have for the last 2 weeks.
You can never have too many seeds. Just send me all the seeds. Send all the seeds.
Right. You know what? Y'all just reminded me. I got some seeds this week. I shared about ordering them though, so I'm like trying to remember what seeds I actually received, and I don't remember. My garlic is en route too. But if I may, I also want to give a shout out to Miss Everyday. What is it? I don't want to mess the name up. The Everyday Life of OCD-ish chick, Miss Nikki. I had the great honor of actually meeting her in person at an amazing garden tea party that we attended together. And so stay tuned. I think my video will be ready to come out sometime this week. And you'll see the lovely Miss Nikki in there with me.
Woo-hoo!
Y'all the same height? I'm just asking it.
Cynthia.
What did I say?
How tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
I don't even believe that.
Now look,
maybe 5'4".
no ma'am.
Mhm.
She's
No,
taller
ma'am.
than me.
I see the top of your head. Don't go there.
I'm 5'4". She's taller than me.
Huh?
I'm 5'4". You're taller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just asked the question. Golly.
Right, Nikki. She needs to stop the foolishness. I don't know why it is.
I just
This is what I don't
I didn't-
understand. I don't understand why people feel the need to try to comment on the height of those of us that are not as tall as them, as
How
if,
tall are you?
as if that makes any difference.
How tall are you?
You know, you very sensitive.
Shelly,
Like
how tall are you?
I am 5'1.5". Yes, I claim my. Yes, I claim my
when
half.
you add that half, that just tells you have a complex.
No, I don't have a complex, but that is my height. Let me tell you, I am very sure in myself and
for sure.
no issue with my height whatsoever. Okay.
All right, now you got to start.
Because
Lisa, how
I'd
tall
like
are
to
you?
say, listen, because see, don't
Me,
get me started. Because see, what I like to say is,
I'm like 5'6" and 5'7".
Okay,
I
5'6",
like to talk about
5'7".
us short-ish women, but let me tell you, let me not say that.
Rashida, how tall are you?
I ain't even gonna say that.
Rashida, how tall are you?
Nikki, I had to stop
5'7.5".
Okay, so she just the runt. That's okay. We still love her. All right, I already talked about my garden purchase update, so I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna start stirring the pot and Shelly gonna get going.
You did the garden update. So who bought something?
I told you about my Facebook marketplace.
Yeah, you did.
I got my good deal.
Over the last 2 weeks, I didn't buy anything for the garden.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's the only thing I purchased for the garden.
Oh, you had already purchased your garden last time, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So nobody has a purchase update?
Mm-mm.
We'll move on. Anybody got mail call, gifts?
I did, but I can't say nothing yet because I ain't did the video.
Well, then you shouldn't have said nothing.
Well, I'm just saying I got mail. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, so I had several people because I open my mouth on my videos and people actually listen to them, and and I said, if you like some seeds, I'm gonna have plenty of seeds. Ask me for some seeds.
Oh no, you gotta send seeds out like crazy. Oh
yes, we just spent the week packaging up seeds.
I was in the post office going, how much is Oh, I thought it was just 2-step birth.
Oh, girl, but 2 steps is a lot of money these days.
I know, but
That's
this lady was she wanted to charge me $5 an envelope. I was like, no, ma'am. I said,
how?
Why?
Ask my supervisor. I said, go ask him. Well, it's considered a package. No, it's not. It's in an envelope.
It's in an envelope, exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, I got it settled. It was less than $2. She was just trying to get me. She was trying to get me.
Oh,
so
she was for real trying to pull a fast one on you.
Yes. And she went, you know how they have the little slot things for which size envelope? Tell me why she went through each one to see if it fit.
If it fit.
Anyway, I got those group of seeds out to all the wonderful people. So people that had already talked to me about it, Monday, everybody should be got something, that acts. But anyway, so I had did that and I was like, well, Lord, I said it. So I got home that evening and I had a lovely package set in there. And the little note, because I ain't opened the seeds. The note said, I remember in the video you said, if you have any seeds that you don't want, that you can just send them to you. Nice envelope of seeds. I haven't even looked to see what they are, but I'm like, look at that. Soon as you send them out, the blessings come right back to you. So
yes, they will. So by the time we have our next one, you will have hopefully announced it. So make sure you let us know so that we can do our little shout out on the video for the people.
Yes, I will.
All right,
Nikki, what are you talking about? The DMV? We bought the DMV out.
You gotta show that for your tea party. For your tea party.
Is that what she was talking about?
Yes, that's what
I'm thinking about when she was coming back about that height. I think that's what
oh, you're right, Rashida.
Let me tell you what Shelly ain't. I'm gonna tell you something about Shelly. Shelly ain't no punk.
I'm not.
She's sweet. She holds you accountable. She'll listen and don't judge. But let me tell you what she ain't. Shelly ain't no punk. And I ain't have to meet her to know that.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Oh.
Come on. Anyway, I love y'all.
Ooh,
all right,
that
next.
was a good one.
We got a theme for the night. Y'all, I'm tired. Y'all, my brain is. It's time to start hydroponics.
Yay!
I said that. Oh, for y'all, those of you that are new, let's go back. I'm Rashida. I'm in recovery. I don't have no garden update. I ain't got no job.
What kind of recovery you in?
Huh?
Did you just throw that randomly out there? I'm in recovery.
I'm in recovery.
Well, you know what? I don't think Rashida
don't
did
even know all my
intro.
medical business. I ain't their business. No. I told the story once. I don't keep telling it.
I'm just saying you vaguely threw that out there. People can go with that.
Well, yeah, clean it up.
Oh,
Rashida.
that's not an alcohol or drug recovery. I'm recovering from an illness, and so I have not been able to garden like I would like to garden.
Mm-hmm.
So I have not been to my garden since October of 2024. So I don't have a garden update other than it still look trashy as it did October 20.
That's all right. This too shall pass, and you
and it will. And then I didn't purchase anything because I was terminated from my job while I was on medical leave. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So that's my update. Now then I'm cut up, and I did not get anything garden wise in the mail. No, I didn't get anything garden wise in. But did you send me something, Cynthia? I didn't cross your heart or mine. At all.
You just said you were not there since last year.
That mean I don't need no seeds.
Exactly. You can always have seeds.
Right.
Some tea leaves or some roselle or some sorrel or whatever it is you growing over there. I want something.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh, and Cynthia, I will pay for shipping for for my package because I know those
They don't be. They
the
ain't
fresh
cheap.
juice is gonna cost you.
It'll be all right.
Okay, I'm gonna receive that.
So, but yeah. So that's that, and I put in our
Back chat.
I'm trying to read. I'm
Or
trying
email.
to read and talk. Okay, and I in our
Or
text
email.
chat. In our text chat, we were talking.
Come on,
But
come
what we
on.
wanted to talk about
In my
this-
brain, we were talking about what we want to talk about tonight.
We'll help you out, Rashida.
What is going on?
See, I can't read and talk at the same time.
So just talk.
And then
That's life.
I read something and I wanted to respond, but I was like, if you respond that way, it wouldn't be a kind way, and it ain't really the heat for them; it's the heat for somebody else. You know what? So my mind is doing several things, and I sort of kind of gears just. We were talking about topics we want to talk about tonight, and Jacqueline came up with the idea. I think it was Jacqueline. I talk about hydroponics. Now she gave us a great idea last week, but that idea requires homework. And let me tell you about me and Cynthia. We like to learn. The homework ain't our strong. So let me tell you what I ain't trying to do. No homework like that.
And Jacqueline be bringing some ideas that require some
Fire
homework.
ideas, but I'm like, girl,
We're
I
learning
got
and
to study.
growing. We're learning and growing.
we are learning and growing, but I
We're
wasn't doing
learning
it.
and growing.
So
So we did something easier this time.
You
And we'll get back
did?
to mine. We'll get back to mine another week, not this week.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
Yeah, we will get back to it.
I think it'd be better when we're out of harvesting month and people harvesting and switching over the garden. Is that we have more time to think about it. But anyway, so we're gonna talk about hydroponics. It's time to start your hydroponics. Those of us that want to grow inside, those of us that's cold, okay, 6A, we have winter here. Who is on these channels? I know we was talking in the chat, but this is gonna wear my nerve. 1974. I don't know who you are. But whoever is a what you call it, moderator on our channels, can y'all please show them the exit door, please? Because they're gonna wear me out. And I ain't got the patience for this tonight. I really don't.
Yeah, they on yours.
All right, thank you. All right. So it's time to start hydroponics. You want to grow your lettuce, your indoor tomatoes, your indoor cucumbers, depending on how much space you have, how big a hydroponics you want to do, whatever. Or you like me and want to tip your toe in. I'm looking for a benefactor though. I don't know what I want to do about that. But I guess if I wasn't adverse to notifications and I always have my phone on silent, I probably could catch one of these little freebies like Jacqueline can catch all the time. My mama was saying she couldn't get a nap one day. I said, "Did you have your phone on?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Girl, my phone always on silent." I'm telling you, if y'all call me and I answer on that ring, it's just because I'm looking at that phone. Because I promise you,
facts.
90%.
Hold on.
Go in the voicemail, and if you don't leave no message, you know what I'm gonna tell you? That you don't want nothing. So I'm gonna call you when I remember.
I be so mad with you, Rashida, because you got an iPhone, right?
She'll FaceTime me. I be the next day like, girl, I didn't even know you FaceTime.
Well, no, not only that, I can see that she's got her notifications silenced.
But you had
to answer this phone,
and she could say override. It still ain't gonna ring. It ain't gonna ring.
Shelly, you can call me anytime. You know that.
And I do. And Jacqueline,
I never had an issue with getting in touch with Rashida. She always answers. So she's probably always, I just forgot what time she on.
Anywho, Rashida, go ahead.
But back to the hydroponics.
Oh.
Back to the hydroponics. So maybe I can get a free one. Maybe I can find one. But anyway, if you want to start growing indoors, we're going to hit that today just a little bit. I'm not growing indoors, so I'm learning with the rest of you all. And I didn't tell nobody they was going to hit this up, but she game and she's a good team player. So I'm gonna hit up the banners, but I'm gonna let Jacqueline walk us through this today.
Mm-hmm.
Because I grew up in the church, and if it's your idea, pretty much it's your job.
Well, I'm gonna drag Cici with me because she knows just as much about hydroponics. So sometimes we got to do things together.
All
So,
right.
so all right, hydroponics. We have like 7 different topics that we wanted to hit with hydroponics. The main thing I want to say with hydroponics is you want to get started now because I'm not a fall gardener. I'm learning how to fall garden. I didn't do any fall gardening this year. But as your summer garden starts ending, you want to start your hydroponics so you can kind of keep your vegetables still coming in. So right now is a good time to start planning it, a good time to start looking on Facebook Marketplace for those reduced prices. I know Miss Lisa and Miss Cici have talked about different hydroponics that they've used in the past as well, or they're trialing right now. So looking at some of those systems that they're looking at would be wonderful for that. I started out with aero gardens. So that is where I started 8 years ago now. That's how long I've been using hydroponics. I love them. I started out just doing indoor gardening with just tomatoes, is where I did most of my indoor gardening just because I wanted some fresh tomatoes all year round. And then I have grown past that where I'm doing a lot of other stuff, but now is the best time to start looking at your system. So the first thing we want to type of systems. I use AeroGarden. I've got about 30 different AeroGardens and they come in different sizes. So yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't know if I missed this, but did you explain what hydroponics is yet? Before we talk about types of
Yes, wonderful. So what is hydroponics? So hydroponics is using water instead of soil in order to grow your plants. So they're all systems, or system is the best way to do it, where it has a water reservoir that you will put your water in. Then you have little pods that you'll put in there and then put your seed in there. And it comes with an automatic light system. So you don't have to worry about lighting, putting lights up. It comes with the lights. Your seeds will grow in water. And then we'll talk about a little bit more about all the things that you're going to need in order to have a successful hydroponic system. So I'll cover mine and then I'll put it off to Cici because I know she uses different systems that I use. I'm an AeroGarden. Like I said, I have about 30 of them. Then I expanded into Hope Garden 2 summers ago. I got it free on Facebook Marketplace, and I actually love that system. It's a little bit different than the AeroGarden, but it does just as great. Then I also purchased a Let Pot. So those are the 3 systems that I've used, and they've done really well for me. So I am going to it looks like Cici dropped off. I'm going to hand it off to Lisa because I know Lisa's been testing some, and I don't know if she wants to talk about it yet, or
I didn't start testing yet.
She has not started testing yet.
I have them, but I didn't even start yet.
All right. So we don't want to let the cat out of the bag till she starts testing them. But Miss Lisa is new, dipping her toe into it.
See, I'm taking my notes.
Wonderful. Well, Shelly, I talked Shelly into buying some on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. Well, I wouldn't say you talked me into it because I think I was already interested, and you happened to see the amazing offer, and so I was able to get 3 hydroponics off of Facebook Marketplace for a whopping price of $50.
Yes, that was smoking.
Okay.
That was smoking hot, because if you are in the market for hydroponics, you will quickly see that the systems are not inexpensive. So what am I answering? Because I don't know.
Which systems do you have? You have a Bounty?
I have a Bounty. I have I think it's called a Hope
Garden. A Hope Garden.
And then another Aero Garden.
Okay.
So
she has a Harvest, a Bounty, and the 8 Hope Garden. I think it's a 12 pod or 8 pod. 8 pod
for which one?
For your Hope Garden.
The Hope one, I think isn't it 6?
6. Okay, 6 pod.
I'm like trying to look all the way across out the door. And I know I have a 6. The Bounty has like 10, and the other one, I think maybe that one has 8 in it.
The Bounty has 8 or 9, yeah, depending on which.
No, the Bounty has, I think it was 10. Maybe there's 9. It's 9. However,
9.
I have the
seed starting tray.
The collards that I told you all that I started. I literally started all of those in all 3 of my hydroponics, and they are now transitioned outside. They're doing well. And now I am actually cleaning out the Bounty so that I can install the seed starting tray. I got to figure it out because I got to figure out how to detach the pump from the top of it so that I can attach it to the seed starting tray. What's the difference, you may ask? The difference is with the regular tray you use, and I brought my little supplies down here so I can show them when needed. There are these little baskets that the cones, the sponge cones, go into. But with the seed starting tray, you don't have to use the baskets. And doing what I did, I learned real quick why it's important if you're doing seed starting for the purposes of transplanting them outside, to not use the baskets unless you make sure you are pulling them out of those baskets before the roots get too massive, because I literally ended up having to pull my broccoli roots, tear them in half just to get them out of the baskets.
But they don't care. They don't. Those roots don't care.
I didn't care. They did. They literally laid out flat on the soil the next day. I was like, oh my gosh, are they going to make it? But I'm a woman of faith, and I believe that they were going to bounce back, and bounce back they did, because I watered them, and the next day you saw them perk up a little bit, and they're doing better each and every day. So yeah, that's what I have.
All right,
Cici, go for it. Tell us what you got.
Okay, I want to see if it's gonna show on here without me.
It's not. You're gonna have to
take your background off.
Take it off. I figured it was gonna do that. Yeah, with everything behind me. Okay. Let me see. Just a minute, y'all. Okay.
Okay, while she's doing that, Miss Kim wait. That was actually to Mike, but this is a good question. I'm assuming it's about the hydroponics, using them all year versus just the winter. And there are definitely people who use them all year long.
I use them all year long for my lettuce, especially because I like fresh lettuce. Seed packets for lettuce can last you for years. And every about 45 to 60 days, I'll just start a new system with lettuce. And I keep that going year round. I'm about to take out the systems that I have. I usually keep about 3 systems of lettuce going. I'm about to take those out and restart those systems. I usually keep it going with other systems, but I've been out of town for funerals, for conferences, and so now it's time to get the hydroponics up and running. All right, Cici. Ooh, you're in a good spot now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me turn the banner off, Cici, so we can see good. And I'm going to put you on display.
Okay.
Hide, and we're going to spotlight, I think.
There you go. She's spotlighted now.
Wow. I'm over close, y'all. All right. This is one of my units. This is my let pot. As you can see, I have things growing in here. And this other half, I planted at the same time. So even though I've been doing hydroponic for a couple years, sometimes the seeds don't pop up. So
what was the name of the pot again?
Let pot.
This is a let pot.
A let pot.
Yeah,
okay.
It's called LETPOT.
And hold it back up. I know it's probably heavy. You get your little exercise. What's that to the left? Is that the water float?
Yes, that tells you it has a max line. And so as long as you stay between the max line and the minimum line, you're good with your plants.
Okay.
So so I have different things growing here. These are my brassicas that's growing in here. Let Pot was the first company that reached out to me. So shout out to them for giving me a chance when I was a smaller channel. And they was like, hey, would you like to try Let Pot? And so,
Let Pot.
Yeah, so they did
drop some on over to the rest of us.
Right. Yeah. And they really did good. And even when I do giveaways, I have been able to get, one to a person,
Awesome.
That anyway. So Let Pot, I have four Let Pots. Now I have 3 of the ones, these hold 12 little areas here. Let me show you. And yes, this is heavy because it has water in there. But so right here, you see how the roots are growing in this right here? This is Napa cabbage. So it's in the basket. Its roots is growing long,
Yeah.
And
you start that?
I started these 2 weeks ago. I want to say 2 weeks ago. I don't have my
awesome growth for 2 weeks.
But yeah, I started them. Now there are different levels of roots. Like this one don't have as many roots as that one. So it just all depends on the plant, how quick their roots grow. But the thing about the reason why I like hydroponics is because you get these real thick roots. And I use my hydroponics for transplanting more than keeping it indoors. So I'm growing, like right now for the fall, I'm putting out these brassicas here. And then when it started getting the cold months, I'll start my spring stuff. So as soon as spring hit, I can be able to start transplanting my stuff outdoors. They're going to have real thick roots and ready to start off spring really good. But one of my Let Pots, so I said 3 of them have 12 slots to be able to put stuff. I also have one that has 21 slots, and that one is a self-watering one. So you definitely can go on vacation with that. You can get one of them big old, what are those 5-gallon water buckets, and you put the hose into that. And so whenever your unit needs any water, it will start sucking the water out of there. There also is a reservoir to be able to put your solution in there. So it knows when it's time to feed your plant. It'll just kick on, feed your plant, and you don't have to worry about it at all. I mean, hydroponics seem like it's difficult to do, but it really isn't. It actually will work easier for you. You can set it on the timer and you can use it from your phone. So even when I was out of town, I was still controlling my Let Pot at home. And when it said I was out of water and I know my mom was not going to water it, I said, Mom, would you please unplug it? Until I get home the next day, because it said, hey, alert, you're out of water, So anyway, y'all can take me off the big screen.
That's pretty cool.
But
thank you, Cici.
But yeah, I have, like I said, 4 of them. And then I have a home leafy garden kit. It's a smaller one. This was from Canada. And I didn't know how it was going to really work because the light tower is set. It's a certain set height already. And so you think with little seedlings, that's not going to work. But it actually did because their light is a lot powerful. That is not a word.
Powerful.
Yeah, way more powerful.
There you
and go. So the plants did really good in that one. And that's a smaller compartment one. It's for like 8. And then I have a 3-tier huge tower one, which I had not set together because I'm trying to figure out where to put it in this house. But it comes with 6 different Let Pots, and each one of them have 12 slots. So, yeah. I like hydroponics, y'all.
I don't know why I'm so nervous about going ahead and get mine going.
I think I was nervous too, Lisa, until I just went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
And she hooked now.
Yeah.
There's nothing in
I
mine
want to
right
be
now,
able to
but
grow
it's only
lettuce
because
all
I haven't
winter
had
too.
time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you know, now, like I said, I take mine out and transplant it out. But if it was something like herbs, I want to do. If it's things that you want to grow in to keep it in that, I would say go with dwarfs, miniatures, micro dwarf type of seeds. So then it doesn't, get so big and bushy in there, and your
Okay.
hydroponics, they have smaller seeds. I mean, you'll still get a nice variety of thing, but it's small, it's compact, and so you're able to keep it into your hydroponic.
All right. So I think we talked about different systems. Everybody's got a little bit of different systems that you can go on Facebook Marketplace, go on Amazon, like Miss Cici would say, or go directly to these different vendors and purchase some of these so you can get your toes into the water for hydroponics. The next thing we talked about is what kind of fertilizer to use. I think that's important
Miss
to know.
Jacqueline,
Yes.
before you get into that, because I don't think this particular question goes into any of the categories.
Yes.
Nicely, can you answer the question about temperature?
So what inside temperature needs to be for hydroponics? My indoor temperature right now in my house, because I'm a Latina, I like it hot, is 76 degrees. And my lettuces grow beautifully. Of course, your peppers, your tomatoes, all of those are going to grow well because it's a little bit hotter. But even when I drop my temperature down to 68 in my house for wintertime, they grow perfectly. So, and you got to think, because all of these units have lights over it, and the lights also give heat. So you can throw in a little temperature gauge in there and know that your brassicas like it cooler, right? So 68, they're going to love 68 in my house. Your brassicas are going to do good. Your spinach is going to do good. Your Swiss chard is going to do good. All of those things you can do indoors. And then my tomatoes I do tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers. And those also do really well for indoor planting. So I can keep my salads going all during the winter time.
And I've never thought about temperature. They just, I was like,
yeah,
I never really paid attention to temperature. Yeah. They just do their thing. So
they do their thing, exactly.
Yeah. Now, what I would say, if you have a unit, I would not, and they do advise you, don't put it in the window. Don't put it anywhere by an oven. Don't put it somewhere it's gonna get, it's gonna bake it,
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Yep.
I think Mike said between 55 and 85.
Yeah, you could could easily get to 55. I mean, for your brassicas, I don't know if 55 would work. I mean, quite that low for your tomatoes, your cucumbers, all your more warm, your summer crops. But like I said, the heat lamp on there, and throw a gauge on there. They're cheap on Amazon to even just keep track of your temperature in there. All right. Thank you, Miss Shelly, for putting that up there. So the next thing we're going to talk about is fertilizer. I told you I started out with AeroGarden, so I am a AeroGarden fanatic. Every unit I think that I've purchased, they've always given me some fertilizer. Last year, I think it was last year. No, the year before, when I bought like 10 units for $200. It came with 3 big jugs, the liter jugs of AeroGarden food. Food does not expire. Never expired for me. I've used them forever. So I use AeroGarden food. I don't follow their instructions. I follow another AeroGarden group on Facebook, and they say to keep your plants, keep feeding your plants instead of doing it every 14 days. Every time I add water, I put 11 milliliters of the plant food, the AeroGarden plant food, in a 1-gallon jug. I keep it mixed up, and as my plants say it needs water, I just keep feeding it. I keep my plants continually fed instead of doing that 14 days. Kind of like when we do in our garden, right? We want to continually feed our plants. The same thing I do with my AeroGarden, but that's me. You can still follow. I did the 14 days and it worked. but
Mhm.
I feel like I have had better success with just continually feeding my plants. So I do that for my tomatoes, my peppers, my cucumbers. I follow the air garden. But like I said, I follow another group. So for my brassicas, I do use the General Hydroponics Maxi Grow. And that has worked really well for my brassicas. I love it for my brassicas. It works in my air garden, and that is 1 teaspoon per gallon. I shake it up, same thing, and I just continually feed my brassicas. So that's how I feed my hydroponics. I will pass it off to Cici.
I want to answer former Chaz in here. I just recently started following her. She has an amazing channel. And I would say it would probably be too cold in the winter because she is in New York to put it out there. Your hydroponic, it'll probably be frozen. I don't
Your
know how.
water will freeze. Yep, your water will freeze.
Yeah. For me, I use the A and B solution that comes with it. With your unit, it should come with some food, and I do mine every 2 weeks, or if I get low, if my plants seem like I need it in between there, I'll do that. But most of the time, it's every 2 weeks when I'm filling my water back up. I'll put these in there. So. Anything else about that? What kind of water I use? I use the distilled water for mine. I don't know what you might do for Arrow Garden, but
I use the good old well water that comes right out of my sink, and I've never had any problems with it. It works perfectly fine.
Okay, but you got well water.
I got well water. I do have well water.
Because I know city water do have the chlorine and the,
Yes.
a lot of stuff that may be too strong for your plants.
I know my sister has city water, and she uses her air garden, and she doesn't have any issues with hers. So just gonna depend on where you live and how much they have in there, but it works.
Okay.
All right. Next, what pods do you use?
What kind of pods?
Yeah, what pods do you use, Cici?
I don't know. Do they got names to them?
I mean, you can find them on Amazon, right?
Yeah, mine is just the little tube ones. I didn't order them on Amazon, or now they're different sizes because sometimes I have gotten these and they're small, and so they're little small things in the basket. My stuff still grow in them, so I've never had any issues. But these are the little pods that come in there. I think I ordered like 50 one time for like $7 or something, or I don't know.
You just gotta look for a good deal. I know that there was a company, I forget her name of hers. I think her name was like Irene, and it was a box of 800 for $56 if you got it during Black Friday. So wow. I did that twice, and I've got I went through one box already, but I've got another box that's sitting there for me to start going through that this winter. So, and I kept looking to see if she gives that deal again. I haven't seen it pop up again, but you can go through 800 pods fairly quickly if you're doing it for transplanting. And of course, if you're growing all year round, I mean, that's a great deal. But you're going to find 50 for about anywhere between $10 to $20. So you're going to have to look. You're going to have to shop. Different vendors have different things.
Right.
So and then you're going to have to test it out. Some people will soak theirs. I know I soak mine before I throw them in there just so they're nice. So I know how big they're going to get in my system. Another place to also get your pods is through Park Seed. Use their smallest size pods, and if you catch Park Seed on Wednesdays, they're always running some type of deal. So that's a great time. I think it's like 60 in a package, and they'll do like 50% off through Park Seed. And if you're part of the Seed to Spoon, you order it on the app and your shipping is free. So you get the deal plus your shipping for free. So I will order from Park Seed often if I can't find a good deal on Amazon, or if I'm trying to just keep my stock of pods, I will, when Park Seed sends their deal, I am on it. So that's another great place to get your pods as well.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Surprise giveaway. Okay.
Woo! Go for it, Miss Shelly. Oh, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, not today. Stay tuned.
No. It's gonna be today. It's gonna be today. I all day I was trying to think of a way to do a contest for tonight. And I did not get to come up with what I really wanted to do. So the surprise giveaway, I will be giving away a small hydroponic unit tonight. So toward the end, I'll give you the hashtag to put in the chat. You must be following my channel. So you got now till the end of the broadcast. Make sure you're following me. But while I'm saying that, follow everybody. Make sure you go on everybody's channel and hit the like button. Okay. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Especially us newbies that still haven't done a lot of videos, but we'll get there.
Yes.
All right. So specific seeds, Cici hit on this, on making sure that you're using specific seeds for AeroGarden. You can't use your determinate tomatoes, even though they grow a certain height. They're too tall for your hydroponics unless you're using like a Farm Excel, which is the biggest AeroGarden. But if you're using like a Bounty or you're using like a Harvest, the smaller 10, 12 pod, you need the dwarf seed. So I'm talking about like Tiny Tim's, the AeroGarden seeds, any of their seed that they sell as well. I use it's called a quick snack from Seeds and Such seed snack, and that's a smaller Parthenocarpet. I think that's the way to say that. Cucumber, so it doesn't require pollination. It pollinates itself. So I don't have to sit there and make sure I pollinate each one. So that's something when you're doing indoor planting, you want to use things that will pollinate themselves. One thing I didn't bring up on here is making sure you have a fan if you're doing tomatoes and peppers, because what happens outside, right? We have to have pollination. Pollination happens with ants, bees, flies, or you don't have any of that in the house. So we have to do that ourselves. Well, I don't feel like making sure I pollinate everything. So I keep a fan on my hydroponics. I have one of those clip fans, clip it on, and it keeps my tomatoes, my cucumber, well, not my cucumbers because they're Parthenocarpet, but definitely my peppers and my cucumbers. I said it right. My peppers and my tomatoes in order to pollinate. So dwarf, make sure it's a dwarf variety. Check the size of the dwarf. You can do 12-inch plants. You can push an 18-inch if you're using a Bounty. You can push it in a Hope Garden. You can push that in a Let Pot. I think Let Pot goes up to like 18 to 24 inches. So look at the size of your plant. Yes, Mike made a good point. Most plants don't mind being trimmed. So if the fertilizer gets a little crazy, you can trim the tops. So that is something that you certainly can do. And I've done it. I trim a lot of my dead leaves. I've had a tomato plant go as long as, I want to say 465 days. Like I had it like year round. I kept a tomato plant, you can go all year round and keep it going. I went away and the kids didn't take care of it for one of my trips. And so, but I am planning to start a tomato plant this year again and see how long I can go with my tomato plant and see if I can keep it going. I know one of the ladies on one of the Facebook groups, she's had hers for like 800 days. Another one had it for 1,000 days. So that is insane. You can keep them going. Like Mike said, just trim them back, cut off the bad leaves. And let me tell you, those things will just keep on. Your tomato plants will just keep on pumping.
Well, I wanted to bring up.
The corner had one, I think, that grew in hers. It had outgrown her hydroponics, but it was still producing fruit.
Exactly. Yep.
Right. I wondered when you said about the fan, it's also even not just for pollination, because outside your plants is getting blown by the wind to thicken up their stems. So you want to put that fan on them so they can have a thicker stem when they get ready to go outside. And
Exactly.
also, Nikki brought it up about trimming the roots in there. If you are leaving in there a longer time, like I said, I only do mine for transplants, but you can thin the roots out at the bottom because it can clog up your unit after a while because those roots really, really get thick in them.
Definitely. Yeah, I trim my tomatoes about, I don't know, every 2 months. I'll go in there if I'm going to keep it on a long-term basis, and I trim it till almost to the bottom of the basket. Like I trim it all the way. Like I don't care, because let me tell you that like you said, what Cici said, those roots are thick. I mean, they could be a quarter of an inch thick. They are big, thick roots. And as long as that root is in the water, give it another 2 months and it will take over that unit.
Yes.
So I'll trim it all the way to the bottom of my basket, like Miss Shelly showed earlier. Trim it back and they will keep on going. They will keep on trucking. They will keep on trucking. I was trying to find my list. My phone went off. So seeds, dwarf, look for the height. So your hydroponics, how long to have them on? Great question. So most of the hydroponics will be on for like 16 hours. They're automatically set. I know in the Aero Gardens, if you tell it that you are doing lettuces, it will know automatically to set the time up for lettuce. If you're doing tomatoes and peppers, they'll have another. So I think normally it's 16 hours and 16 and a half hours. And then it also depends on which unit you have. Like Cici said, some units have stronger lights, so you don't need as much time with it on. So just follow whatever your unit has. They've already done all the work for you. Follow the unit, just do what the unit says, and you'll be fine. The one thing I will tell you though is, in the wintertime, I have mine set off to go off at 10 o'clock. And if I don't have any lights on, it gets dark real fast because you won't believe how much light those systems put off. So make sure that you know that they're coming on at a certain time to go off at a certain time. Because if like, let's say you have a hard time sleeping because of your clock has to be a certain way, make sure you time your units and know where you're going to put your units, right? I have mine all in my kitchen. Why? Because that's where I'm going to be doing, but I know some people put it in their living rooms. Some people have them in their bathrooms.
I have mine in my bedroom. And right now I'm dealing with that because I can't figure out which of the apps that I put my plant pot on. So it's automatically set because I set it the last time I did it. So it's popping on at 7 a.m. and I'm like, no, I'm trying to cover my eyes.
Yes.
I'm like, oh gosh.
Everyday Chicks mentioned something that if it works for her, great. She says she has hers running most of the night while they're sleeping. Plants need some darkness, just like we do. Like outside during the summer, they have a dark time. Like it's out. They need that time to rest just like we do. So I would not recommend to have the lights on during the night. Let them rest like we rest. Mine come on at 5:30 in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. They're off. So they can rest just like I do. So give them that rest time. It'll give you stronger plants. It's just, I mean, we know what it does outside. So we're trying to replicate what we do outside inside. So we want to give them that rest time.
Right. It's just, go ahead.
Go ahead, Cici.
Oh, I was going to say it's the same thing if you have grow lights inside, you know, because a lot of times people will leave the lights on if it's in another room or whatever, but they do need that nighttime. So when I have my regular lights in here, if I'm growing something, when I get ready to go to bed, I click that light off. And when I get up in the morning, then I'm like, okay, time for y'all to wake up, you know. I do it like that. So, and thank you, Jamia.
Yeah. Yeah, so people can't stand the bright light in the living room, right? So you have them in other parts of your house because they can be bright. I'm telling you, I run
They are very
1,
bright.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 systems in my kitchen. And the kids, I mean, now that it's getting darker, right? As soon as that goes off, the kids are like, "Ooh, what happened?" I was like, "Oh, all the machines went off. Gonna flip some lights on because it gets dark quick." So, all right,
Awesome.
we're making good time. All right,
We are.
all right. What stands to use? I like the metal stands. I like, my favorite is the 24-inch by 5 foot, 6 foot stands, those metal stands, because I can fit 4 bounties on one level, right? So I can have my tomatoes going on one side, my tomatoes going on one side, and I usually have my cucumbers going on another side, and then you can choose another level, and they're also adjustable, right? So you get them on Amazon. I like saying that because Cici says that. 60, $70. I mean, don't put a lot of money into it, $80, but I like that. Arrow Garden has a stand as well that's really cute. So if you want everything to look nice and beautiful and you have it in your living room, or if you're very aesthetic, Arrow Garden does have a wooden stand that you could put it on. But mine just go on a metal stand and it works perfectly fine. I'll try to get a picture up here in my background so you can see it in a second. But that's how. And then of course, like the lower shelves, it's where I put my pods, where I put my food, where I put my spoons that I use to measure, my water jugs. So those lower stands where you don't want to be bending down to get in your plants, use it for storage. So I use my bottom or my top ones. I will use it and put plants on it just because I don't care. I'll stand on a chair and get up there and feed them and do my harvesting. So
as for me, I have racks, but I also put it on the kitchen counter. I put it on the desk. I put it on the dresser, on the side table drawer. You know, wherever you can set it. You know, it doesn't get hot at the bottom because it got water in them. So wherever you got a little spot, if you can put a toaster there, most of it's not. You know, maybe a little bigger than a toaster or whatever, and then just put them wherever you want to.
Know that you need some height, right? So you have to put it somewhere where at least you're getting 18 to 24 inches. So make sure you can raise the light as the plant grows.
Yes, right.
So make sure you put it somewhere that you can raise the light. I would not put it on my refrigerator. I think the refrigerator will be too hot. So I would not recommend there. But like Cici said, do not put it in your windows. I wouldn't recommend putting it in a window either. But I mean, you can make it nice in your living room. You can make it nice in your bedroom. I keep one with flowers in my bedroom. That's all it's in it. So put it wherever, but get started on a hydroponics. That's just me. All right. Miss Shelly has a notice there. You want to read it out to them, Miss Shelly? Go for it.
Sure. If you want to enter the giveaway for the hydroponic unit, 1, you must be subscribed to my channel, Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. And 2, you want to type #hydro in the chat. The drawing will be at 9:50 p.m. So you've got almost 30 minutes. Subscribe to my channel, type hydro in the chat, and you must be present because we want to acknowledge that you won. So make sure you're here at 9:50 when we do the drawing.
No, it's just
ladies didn't know I was doing this.
It's only for in the US because
yeah. Well, you know what? Because I'm gonna have it shipped. I'm gonna order Amazon.
But I don't know if they ship internationally.
Yeah, I think you better keep it US and Canada.
Okay, probably. So US only.
US only.
Yeah.
Okay,
US only.
US only. I think
so Jamia, you can type it here. It doesn't matter. You just need to make sure whatever channel you're on, I'll see it. But make sure you go and subscribe to my channel.
All right.
That is it.
So we talked about
listen, I'm not even excluding the host. Y'all can join too.
Oh, you're awesome. So we talked about trimming the roots I think so. And we talked about trimming the plants, right? Your tomatoes, your cucumbers. Cucumbers for me have only run about 60 days. So about every 60 days, I need to start a new cucumber plant. It will, just like outside, it will, after 60 days, you need to start a new one. And it hurts me, right? Because I'm like, oh, there's a few flowers on there. I could let it go a little bit more. No, you just got to rip it out and start over. So about 60 days, 65 days, you will notice your cucumbers will just be like, ugh, we're done. So start all over with your cucumbers. Your lettuces, your brassicas. I do leafy lettuce. I do, what's the different types of lettuces? Leaf, romaine. Those are the two main ones, leafy and romaine. And I treat my romaine just like I treat my leafy lettuce. So about, I don't know, 20, 30 days in, I will do cut and come again. I will trim off the edges and I will leave about 2 to 3 leaves on there, and it will start growing again, and give it about another week and you will be trimming again. So I do cut and come again with all my lettuces. 65, 70 days, they will start to bolt on you. So be prepared that you're going to rip it out again as soon as, because if it bolts on you, it's going to get bitter, right? You're going to have bitter lettuce. So that's going to be the main thing with your lettuces. You got to do cut and come again. You have a question, Miss Shelly?
Perfect timing. Earlier today, my daughter was making salad with some lettuce that she bought. It's called Fresh 2O. I just realized what it said, Fresh 2O. And it's green butterhead lettuce.
Oh, yes.
You've seen it?
Yes. Yep.
I was blown away, and I said, this is perfect because we're doing our session tonight. Let me turn my camera on, my filter background off, because I did not know that this was a thing. And so my question is, can I put this back in some water? This is the lettuce that she got. And look here. It has the entire root system still attached.
Yes, because it was grown with hydroponics. So yes,
I was like, what in the world?
Yep. I would throw it in a system. I would throw it in one of my systems and let it and see what happens with it.
That is so cool.
Yes.
So yes, I will be doing that. So that was perfect segue when you were talking about the lettuces.
Yeah, lettuce is awesome. I love my lettuce. Someone talked about have you tried red romaine? I'm a red lettuce girl. Like, I love red lettuce. I do Merlot is one of my favorites. Red Sales is another one of my favorites. Outrageous by Baker Creek, an awesome one. And the cool story about the Outrageous one, I was doing a little project that I was going to do with some children, and the Outrageous was actually grown in space. So that's what got me into trying the Outrageous, and it is one of my favorite lettuce. So I'm a big red leaf. I like color in my salads. And then I'll do like Paris Island for just a green type of lettuce. But I'm telling you, you can go crazy with all the different lettuces that are out there. I'm not an arugula girl, but I know a lot of people like the bitter. I'm not a bitter lettuce girl, but a lot of people love to grow their arugulas. And they grow they grow phenomenal in a hydroponics. Yep, someone said replant that thing. Absolutely. Replant that thing. Let's see.
I see there are 9 entries into the drawing. If you haven't entered, hashtag hydro. Hashtag hydro.
So the last thing on our list, and of course, keep throwing the questions in the chat because we love answering your questions. We'll tell you what we know. And of course, we're all learning and growing here. So how to keep bugs away in your hydroponics. I don't have any bug issues with my lettuce, like zero. they can grow all day long. My cucumbers, my peppers, those are the ones I have my most problems with, and it's those stupid aphids. They aggravate the you know what out of me. And let me tell you, you're inside and you're like, how do those stupid little bugs get in the house? But they do. So I will spray those about every 2 weeks automatically. They just go on a spray schedule. And I will do something organic that covers the aphids, and I'll spray them every 2 weeks just to make sure that those silly little bugs don't take over. Because let me tell you, once they take over, you have to take the whole hydroponic system outside,
They'll
spray
get
them
on
off,
everything.
get rid of them, and then hopefully you can get started again. But most of the times I've just had it like once they start, you just got to, that one thing, you got to rip it out, clean everything up, and start all over if those aphids get you. Cici, what have you had any bug issues with yours?
No, and I don't keep mine all year round. So,
Okay, so I do keep
but
mine all
no,
year round.
I
So
never had any issues with like having water that the gnats is there because gnats want
yeah,
some soil. You know, they're not really worried about trying to get
yeah,
in the water.
yeah. So yeah, I don't have any gnat issues. I just have those silly little aphids.
Mm.
What spray do I use? Let me look that up in my Amazon cart. Uh, think my mom may have bought it for me and I keep using it, and they're in the house. I'm in the office right now. But I know I will find it if I just Google it. Someone else can talk while I look this up. All right, I'm going to go. Give me a second. I'm gonna go on mute and everything, and let me go find it.
I didn't mean to put that up. Rashida, are you there? Do you want to jump in? Do you have anything to add? I've had aphids before, and you had aphids on in your hydroponics, pescatarian gardener.
I'm here, sort of, kind.
I understand, girl. We carrying you. We got you. Did you have
What we
anything
talking about, y'all?
throw in there? No.
No, I don't have anything to throw in.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull the picture up that I was trying to just queue up, but since we're waiting and I see the count is going up, I'm going to show you guys the hydroponic unit that I'm going to be giving away. Image file. All right, this is the hydroponic unit. Let me turn the banner off. That I'll be giving away, this garden cube. Do I own one? No. Can I vouch for it? No. But it's got good reviews on Amazon. And so this will be the unit that I'll be giving away. Let me see if it tells me how many slots. It looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 7 slots. Let me see, does it tell me? It says it comes with 8 pods. So maybe that's how many.
Mm-hmm. It's 8. It should be 8 then.
Okay. Let me see. Anything else, hydroponics? So as it relates to the fans, I'm glad you guys talked about the fans, and that was something that Jacqueline had told me about when I first started my hydroponic units, and I purchased a 2-fan kit. It was very reasonably priced. It has a clamp that you can clip them on to a bar, and there's also a magnetic plate that you can use the magnet to attach it. But I've been using them, and they definitely made a huge difference in not only my hydroponic stuff, but just my seed starting items in general. Let's see, what else? Lisa, you got any more comments? You got any questions since you haven't started yet?
No, I'm still taking my notes.
Yeah.
Taking my notes.
There we go. Learning this keyboard. Hello, Lynn, Stella J, Carolina Garden, Miss J.K. Gardner. Just shouting out some people that I'm seeing in the chat right now. Adele Shakir, Educated Natural, Cousin Angela, Mike's Garden, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. I think I did speak to you earlier. But on behalf of everyone here on the Garden Girls chat, we thank you guys so much for joining us each and every session. Okay, I think that is it as far as the shout outs. Where is Miss Ruth Kelly at? Why are you laughing, Lisa?
There's no telling where she is.
We be missing
One
her.
time I got off and I saw she had commented on one of my videos. I'm like, Miss Kelly, where were you? We were looking
where
for
she
you
been
in the
hiding
chat.
at? Hey, David, Corey. So let me tell y'all, I was talking about my watermelons did not do well. I have one upstairs in the kitchen right now that my husband brought in. It does weigh 20 pounds, but I'm like, I know somebody's watermelon gonna be way bigger than that. And I do still have some out there. So we'll see. You just never know. I got one that's still on a healthy plant, and we'll see if it
right
enough to make a difference.
You should have documented that because somebody might be having a bad season for watermelon.
Just like the rest of us.
Just like the rest of us.
Well, like I said, that one, the hired help keeps going out there and bringing watermelons in. I ain't got no control over that. So I may tell him for the one that I'm thinking about that is still on a very healthy vine. I'm going to tell him, listen, let's record that one. So just in case, we will see. We will see.
All right. So I'm back again. So it is the Safer brand, SAFER Garden Fungus. No, is that the right one? Yep. It's a 3-in-1. I make sure I get the right one. It's a 3-in-1 garden spray. And the reason I like the Safer brand is because it's OMRI approved, OMRI. So it's for organic gardening, which is where I like to stay. I like to stay in the organic world. So if you're going to use a 3-in-1 spray or just an insecticide spray, especially since you're spraying indoors, I would highly recommend that you use something organic since you are spraying inside your house. So that is what I use, the Safer brand, SAFER. I love Safer. And I use that for my neem oil as well, for my outside when I'm spraying outdoors. So I just like the Safer brand.
All right.
I think I covered all our questions.
Y'all know what's funny? We held at 30-something people until Shelly mentioned that giveaway. Now we at 50.
How is that? But
did y'all call your friends? Now besties, or did everybody just happen to come onto the chat?
Right, because it's only 16 entries.
Really?
It's only
people just happen to tune in. Y'all go ahead and tune in. I put my bid in because listen, ain't nothing like free.
I have used right. Someone asked if I've used neem oil inside. I have, because it's organic. So I don't mind using it indoor at all. Anything organic, I don't mind spraying in my house. Because it's safe for animals. We got a dog. Safe for my babies, even though they're 20, 22.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question. Talking about neem oil. Now, those of us that come from the natural hair community already probably got some neem oil in our hair kit somewhere. Are we supposed to take that neem oil and dilute it? or are we supposed to just go buy their neem oil from the store?
Good question. I wouldn't know.
Well, the neem oil, don't you want to mix it with like some water and
Yeah.
or
Normally
soap
you
I'm
buy it.
to make
Well,
a
it depends. You
solution?
can buy it concentrate or you can buy it already pre-mixed. So either way.
so if we already have the neem oil, we would have to dilute it per somebody's directions
Mm-hmm.
because we don't want to burn up our plants.
Yes.
I just want to
Definitely.
put that out there because before I started watching videos in my mind, I was like, oh, I could just put some in a spray bottle, but I'm pretty sure it has to be. Oh, come on, Mike! It
Mike
got to be
said you
food
want food
grade. No
grade.
difference between
Oh, there
food
you
grade
go.
and
Yeah.
hair grade.
So, what do you use neem oil for with your hair?
Neem oil is kills fungus and bacteria on your scalp. If you're dealing with dermatitis, if you're dealing with follicle backup and infections, you can
Oh,
use neem oil for your scalp. You
oh.
can add
Okay.
it to your shampoos, into your conditioners. So yeah.
Farmer Chaz asks, what kind of flowers are you growing in the
Oh, now that would be
hydroponics?
nice.
Great. I've done pansies. I've done dianthus. I've done. Those are the two that I've done in my hydroponics.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course I've started all kinds of flowers that I've transplanted outside in my hydroponics. I love flowers. I've done. Oh my goodness, I can't even think right now. My brain's a little blank, but I've started all kinds of flowers that I've transplanted outside. Vincas are probably my favorite ones to start indoor, and then taking them outside and throwing them out there. I've done portulacas. I started those indoors. So put those outside as transplants. Um, so yes, diatomaceous earth has to be food grade if you're going to be using it in your garden. Definitely. I've never used it indoors. I have used it outside for ant problems, um, but I've never used it indoors. And could someone put in there? Could it burn because of the lights? I've never had them burn because of the lights. I mean, I'm not like pouring it on there in my lights. I'm usually whatever the system says, 4 to 5 inches off, 2 to 3 inches off. So I've not had a problem with it burning my plants. Awesome. Hydroponic tomatoes and hydroponic peppers are still growing outside. And so, yep, you can. I love starting peppers and tomatoes in my system and then transplanting them. I mean, 2 to 3 weeks in there. And let me tell you, those babies are ready to roll, right? I mean, normally it takes you like 4 to 6 weeks, 8 weeks to start them inside. In soil, you can cut half the time
Yes.
with your hydroponics. Like everyone's like starting their seeds.
That
I'm like,
sounds
nope,
good to me.
Jacqueline, don't start too early. Because I get excited with everybody else. I'm like, you're starting hydroponics. You got to start later than everyone else. So if it normally says 4 to 6 weeks, I don't start at the 6 week mark. I start at the 4 week mark. If it says 6 to 8 weeks, I don't start at the 8 week mark. I started the lower number. I got to remember, started the lower number because I don't need them in there as long with hydroponics.
I had a horrible time getting pepper seeds to germinate
In your hydroponics?
back in February. Oh, they
Really?
just wouldn't. I
Hydroponics,
had them
21 days.
growing, and then I waited too long to up pot them because then they went the other way.
Mm.
14, 21 days. CC, they're red. They take just
Yeah.
as long to germinate sometimes as it does if you're using soil. But let me tell you, once they start germinating, they germinate and they start growing. You better be prepared in that 3 weeks, 4 weeks max. You better be ready to up pot you better be ready to up pot those babies.
And I want to put in a little plug for Mike and GT Grows in Alaska because they have been doing the winter indoor growing for some years now. And so that will be coming up soon. And I use it, do my hydroponics. You can also just grow indoors. But I know that's a big thing in kind of in our garden community when they start the WIG. Should be 2025 this year. And it's really fun. And like you said, with hydroponics, a lot of us, if we start hydroponically, then we're already ready to put our stuff out in the spring, and it's not time to put stuff out. But we're like, this stuff is huge in this house because, hydroponically, I should start later than, the time to drop the seeds. But when I drop the seeds, and then, yeah, I'm like standing at the door, like, can I put them out? Can I put them out?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have a tree if you start too early, Mike. You are so right. I've had that happen, and I'm like, oh, Jacqueline, why did you do that? And I try not to up pot, but at the end of the day, you do have to up pot. I tried that this year. You just have to know you got a spot that you have to have your lights up pot it, or make sure you got a lot of window space so they still get their to still have their light. So hashtag wig 2025.
So Mike, when does that start?
I want to say December 1st, but let him put it in there.
He says all are invited.
I'm gonna go. I don't think I follow Mike. Let me go follow.
Hey, that's my aunt. All right, it is 5 minutes till. I'm gonna put up. Let me see. Did he answer the question yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, December 1st. Yeah, that's right. December 1st is when it starts.
Okay. So December 1st for the wig 2025.
All right, Mike, I'm following you.
Yeah,
I'm ready for something like this.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And so I'm just gonna repost the giveaway. If you have not entered into the giveaway yet, we have 4 minutes until the drawing. 4 minutes. Hashtag hydro. Let's see who the winner is going to be. And while we are I don't know, where did Rashida go?
I think she getting food again.
I'm here.
My husband brought me a plate of food, but I'm really not that hungry. I ate the sausage.
I want to lay out in the floor.
Well, I'm gonna need you to turn your camera back on for a minute because I want everybody.
Y'all know what I look like. Jeez.
I know what you look like, but I want everybody to take a moment to send Rashida Monique a very, very happy birthday. Her birthday is on Tuesday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rashida.
Yes. Are you going to be doing your daily shift on your birthday, or are you going to be skipping?
No, I'll be doing it.
I was going to say now.
Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. unless otherwise announced.
All right. So if you are so inclined, join her on her birthday. If no other day, join her on her live broadcast of the daily shift. And the shift stands for what, Rashida?
Soul searching, healing, intervention, focus, and triumph.
All right.
Awesome. All right, we're up to 19 people in the giveaway. I hope I can get it. I gotta read the instructions. I had them up on the screen.
Miss Pescatarian had a question for you, Jackie.
Oh, Pescatarian, you're Panamanian. I am too. I was born in Panama. All right. I love it. I went to Dallas this past weekend for a conference, and the photographer, his wife was from Panama. So we stole away for about 30 minutes and just talked about home and cooking and all the good food that we get there and where they're from in the city and where I was from the city. So I love it when I can connect with other Panamanian sisters and brothers too.
Happy early birthday to your son, Eli.
Yes.
And then somebody said, where do we put the hashtag? Ann's Backyard Garden is in the chat. Hashtag hydro in the chat.
It doesn't matter whose channel you're currently on. Just type it in the chat.
Pull it up in Streamyard since we're doing it in Streamyard. Thank y'all for coming on. Thank you for sharing and subscribing and participating in the giveaway. Because listen, if nobody answered, there would be no giveaway. Then she just have to send it to me by default.
Okay, now look, I'm trying to figure out how to pull it up on the screen. Look, we haven't did this since the anniversary.
Jennifer, did you get your entry in? I know y'all watching. Y'all usually watch on the TV. You get your entry in. Me and Jennifer has been talking about it.
Yeah, she's giving away a garden cube. Those are pretty really good systems too.
Yeah. I'm excited. Oh, did she get one?
All
I
right,
don't
let me
think
see.
I'm like, did she order one? She might have ordered one. But it's all right.
Who?
Jennifer. I don't
Oh,
remember if she ordered one or we just talked about it. But listen,
okay. So
a
let me
free
see.
one don't hurt.
Share screen.
Telling all her business on the internet.
Wait, what happened to the?
Oh, you got you want this one? Oh, you got it? Oh, he went
Yeah,
away.
I got to do it. I had to stop the other one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? We didn't talk about, Shelly, something that you talked about. I don't know if we talked about this yet, but Shelly talked about algae versus
Mold.
mold.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last time.
We talked about that. Okay.
But we can talk about it again if you want to for a minute.
Well, I think she's doing. I don't want to. Are you ready to run it?
I am ready. I'm trying to make it bigger and make it too big. All right, are y'all ready? Drum roll, drum roll. Look, let me get on over to my page. Let me make sure I'm gonna be checking live.
Oh,
To make sure y'all following, because we don't want no mishaps. Give me a moment.
Hey, Chris, welcome in.
This your final call. I see it's up to 21.
Hashtag hydro if you want to be entered in a drawing for a hydroponic unit. There's no excuses why you don't have one if you don't put a hashtag in there.
Exactly.
Thank you, Cici. While I try to get on over to my subscribers and make sure everybody is on the up and up.
Mm-hmm.
We are still at 21.
Hey, so
Keeps it. Oh, it's 22.
welcome in.
23. Oh, there. Come on now.
All right. Hashtag hydro.
They coming in
Hydro,
putting it
that's
in now. Come on now.
Y'all, why I can't find my subscribers? Y'all help me.
You should be.
Analytics.
Analytics. Because something
Is it
that was
under
like, I don't
analytics?
remember
Yeah.
where we looked the last time.
Here we go.
Community. Somebody gotta tell me how to find this now. Y'all know I'm new. Y'all know I'm new with this. We up to 24. Y'all getting a look, some extra time. Cici, you not telling me how to find my subscribers.
I usually see because I usually look on my laptop. Are you looking on your laptop?
You got to view your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
go to your
then-
channel. and
then
see
click
who's in your
on-
chat.
Let you just click on subscribers.
Let me go to my dashboard. Okay, maybe it's in here.
Yeah, and then click on subscriptions, and it'll tell you who
Okay.
you're
Should scroll down to.
Okay, I got it now. Okay. Oh, well, everybody must already be subscribed because I only see one new subscriber.
That's good.
All right. Well,
Well,
y'all,
we've been saying subscribe to all channels for the past couple months. So,
all right. We're getting ready to hit the drawing. Ready, set, go.
Woo!
All right.
Yes, woo!
Congratulations. Congratulations. Please email me at Shelly's Homestead Hide
And don't put it out on your sunroom.
at gmail.com. Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. There we go. Congratulations, Farmer Chaz. Email me your name and address, and I will get this ordered, and it will be shipping to you directly from Amazon.
All right.
Look.
Thank y'all all for participating in that.
Look, I ain't even checked yet. I didn't did all of that. Let me make sure you following me, Farmer Chaz. All right, I'm gonna bring the screen down for a moment while y'all carry on.
Yeah, I just started following her and subscribed to her channel.
I did too.
She has amazing peppers. I see her place where she have all these different peppers. She makes hot sauces.
Yes, I was watching some of her videos after I got off of what was it that y'all were talking about? I didn't forgot already. On the live that you were just recently on, Lufa.
Yeah, with Miss T.
I saw her on there, and I subscribed to her channel.
Yes. She said she was too busy screaming. What's the email?
Are you following? Are you
said what's the email? She was saying. Hey, Angela.
This was fun tonight. I love talking hydroponics.
And you did an amazing job. So let's give a round of applause.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah, all of us.
Well, but you had to take the lead because you and Cici.
Well, she ain't been here in a while, so it
was
nice to hear her voice.
Thank you. So, let's see.
And we got to put our little thing in there. Yes, we give a lot of information, but y'all read for yourself.
Yes.
Look it up for yourself.
Absolutely.
The thing about, especially about me talking about the water. Tap water in one city or one state is not the same as another city or tap water, right? I'm in Flint, Michigan. Y'all know how. Okay. So you got to go by your own water table wherever you live. But we will have a wealth of information, and we're glad to share. But we're not liable for you taking what we do in our zone and in our things, and it doesn't work out for you, because you are responsible to follow up for your own stuff. The life you save may be your own. I don't know who that was saying on that panel I was on that one day. He said the same, life you save may be your own. Do what's right for you. All right, not just because it works for us. Thank you. I still see some
Chaz, don't forget to email me. And I'm going to believe that you are a subscriber. I do not see your name. And here's the thing, and I want to bring it up only because this might be the case for other people. I believe people can have their subscription hidden. And so it is possible that you are following or subscribing, and we cannot see that you are subscribed to us.
Yeah, it's private.
Yeah. So you need to make sure your subscription is visible when you're doing these.
Screenshot it and send it to her. Screenshot it if you don't want it to be visible. Screenshot it, send it to her.
That's a good idea, Jacqueline.
Yep, that's what you said. I screenshot it and email it. Come on now. It's a way to do everything.
Thank you so much.
I want to throw in Master Gardener, saying I was a Master Gardener. If you are in the Northern Virginia area, the Fauquier County area, this Saturday, we're doing a one-day, really great, one day about gardening. They're going to have some guest speakers from Oak Spring Garden. It's $75. Your lunch is included. The lunch is going to be like going from table to table. It's like a farm to table. So different farmers are bringing their goods in and cooking it. And so it's going to be really great. If you're in my Northern Virginia area, if you're in my area, I would definitely encourage you to go out. I will be there. I'm hoping to do some videos and post it as well as we do that this Saturday. So I just wanted to throw that out.
I won't be here.
Shelly, can you put your email in the chat, please?
Yes. It is Shelly. Get my fingers on the right key. Shelly's Homestead Hideaway at gmail.com. A
All
lot
right.
of bing, bada boom.
Yes.
There you
yes,
go, Farmer Chaz.
So they're going to have some silent auctions. They're going to have some raffles. I know some people talk about the iNaturalist app. Someone's going to be there talking about the app and all the how to make sure that you're using natives in your bio gardens and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really, really great information from a master gardeners. I'm
So,
excited about.
Jacqueline,
Yes, ma'am.
are you going to be doing some live streaming from the event?
I'm going to try to. Yes, I'm going to make sure my phone's charged and I'll make sure I have my charge pack, and we're going to try to do some live streaming. Absolutely.
I
Thank you
will
very
get my
much.
hopes up. I
Oh.
will get my hopes up, Jacqueline.
Okay, you're probably too busy because I know everyone's busy on a Saturday, but I will.
No,
try
I'm gonna
to
get my hopes up just for you.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah,
put
I'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina,
Okay.
Saturday.
Wait a
Lord
minute, that's
willing.
this Saturday, the 4th?
No,
The 5th.
the 5th.
The 5th.
The Sunday is the 5th. Okay.
No, Sunday's the
Wait, are you
4th.
telling me?
Yes, Saturday's the 4th.
It's the
That's right.
4th.
Yeah,
I'll
Saturday.
be down in Raleigh, North Carolina. If anybody on here is in Raleigh, y'all got my email address. Shoot me an email. Let me know where you are. Maybe we can connect during the time I'm down there. Thank you, Farmer Chaz. Congratulations again. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you,
So I
man.
wanted to say what I did this weekend.
Yeah. Go for it.
You know, we talked about 2-week update and all that stuff, but we just didn't say if we was doing anything as well.
Huh? Nothing.
Would you like to go first? Did you do anything?
No, I
this
don't have a
weekend?
fit. You should have said it in your update, but go ahead.
We said a garden update. We didn't go into, hey, did you do anything? You went anywhere? I know Shelly brought that up about her meeting Nikki, but you know. Anyway.
Well, I got something else to tag on to that.
Okay. So Saturday was our plant exchange that I had talked about. And so I got all these new interesting plants and seeds and things. I got another banana plant.
That should have been a garden update.
No, it's not.
You got new plants.
No,
And
because I
plants
can't
going
talk
to
about
the
them yet.
garden.
I
Nikki
can't talk
waiting
about
a purchase update because I didn't buy them, but I received them. Girl, don't be playing.
No, because I didn't buy them. Thank you. Look at them. This is my
Lisa, I think we need to moderate these girls, Miss Lisa.
Okay, so I had a wonderful time. It was actually a subscriber that followed me and my bestie's channel that came, and she's like, "Yeah, I know y'all," and that was exciting because you know you never know who's paying attention to your channel.
Yep.
And so we got to meet them, and also today, look at her, she ain't giving me your expressions, ma'am. Click your camera off.
I'm over here trying to pop my neck. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah.
Anyway, today, y'all, I went to a farmer's market, which was you didn't have to. I was just I went to a farmer's market today, and it was cool. I met up with some other plant YouTubers, and so that video will be coming out. But I got to meet other different farmers that are doing different things, and so we got something coming up in November that I'll be posting to let people know if they want to be a part of that, if they're in the Houston area. So yeah, I was excited. This weekend was all plant stuff, farming stuff, all that.
That's awesome. I love the meetups. They're awesome. Just be able to talk their language. They talk our language. They understand our craziness about another plant, another pack of seed that we probably don't need, but we just
right. But guess what I did get today though? I did purchase today. And I'm gonna make a cooking video on it because I got me some lion mane mushroom.
Ooh.
Yep. And it was a nice big old size of it for just $10, which is it was a nice size. And the guy that has them, he grows them. So that was really cool as well. So lion manes taste more like a seafood. You can use it can taste like lobster, shrimp. And I actually had some when I went to Drell House in San Antonio. She cooked us some seafood pasta because she's a vegan. and she cooked. And it tastes like I was eating shrimp and pasta, but it was the lime main mushroom. So I'm excited to see my culinary skills to working with some mushrooms. So, yeah,
That sounds amazing.
Mhm.
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
Anybody else got something else they want to say? We want to add,
Miss
Miss
Lisa,
Lisa?
you got anything? You've been so quiet tonight.
She been writing. She got a whole.
I know she been
notepad.
a student over there.
She was in
She's
class
been
tonight.
writing. She's
She
going to
got
get this
writing.
hydroponic system and be so excited for it.
Yeah, she has a writing. She has writer's cramp over there.
Miss Lisa. What did we talk about? It was something in the chat.
Are you
Let's
feeling
talk
better,
about
Miss
it. Let's for a
Lisa?
minute. We got 2 minutes to talk
yes.
about.
How you feeling,
Anybody?
Miss Lisa? Are you
We-
feeling
huh?
better? She was sick.
Yes, I am. The medicine that I took for the vertigo just made me just sleep so much.
Mhm.
And I was just I hate when it, because once that comes down on you and you start to feel like drunk, like,
Mm-hmm.
and you could think you're going straight through a door and run into it because you're just off,
Yep.
and it's horrible. But
I had it
I'm
last year.
better.
It was the
I'm a lot
worst. Yeah. Vertigo
Yes.
is no joke. When people said I had vertigo and I never had it before, it's like, oh, okay, I'll pray for you, honey. When somebody that got vertigo now, I'm praying for you because I know what it's like. It is. You have to go
Horrible.
straight to bed. Like you gotta
Yes.
just lay there and just try to figure out what
Yes.
up's down. Yeah, it's no joke. No joke.
Mm. All right. Well, we're thankful that you feel better.
Yes.
And hopefully, maybe next week we'll talk a little bit about this. The difference in fall gardening as opposed to summer gardening.
Mm.
You know, it's not. To some people, they say it slows down. It's not as hectic, but for some of us, just because we're not harvesting as often doesn't mean there's not a lot of work to be done, because in the summer we're so busy harvesting, there's other work that we didn't do, and so now we want to do it. But maybe we can talk about that next time. Anything else? Are we done? Are we finished?
It's been
All
great.
hearts and minds are clear.
It's been great to see all you ladies again since I've been gone for the last 2. So
Yes.
it's always awesome to be here. Last one, I was on the car listening to you guys and just cracking up. I think we would have had to moderate Shelly and Sheeta again. I'm telling you, sometimes they get going.
Well, I'm thankful for you ladies, and thank you all for filling in for me today. And some days I can compartmentalize and just, throw on my smile and do whatever. Today is not that day. Today is not that day. But I thank you all. I thank you all for being here. Y'all are done, because I'm gonna
I
set
think
this
we're
out.
about done. Farmer
Yeah.
Chance, if you are still on, can you please also email me your phone number? I'm trying to do your order and it's making me put a phone number in there. So please email me your phone number. I would appreciate it.
Yeah. So if they have some delivery issues, honey, they can call you, because you want.
That's exactly what it says.
I want my
That's
stuff.
right.
So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. We are so glad that you're here, that you're part of our garden family. Remember to go ahead and, if you have not followed our channels, go through and like the videos. If you want to comment, do all the things to keep this type of content up on your feed and up in the algorithm, whatever that is right now. I couldn't even tell you, but we appreciate you. Y'all, I am like 8 people from 500.
Woo!
Oh, let's make that happen tonight. Let's make that happen tonight.
Right.
44 people on here. If
Right.
you are not subscribed to Rashida Monique's channel, subscribe right now. Like we're gonna take a moment.
Hashtag birthday girl.
Right. We're gonna take a moment, make this her birthday present.
Right.
Yeah, do that.
Subscribe to Rashida Monique's
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Rashida,
y'all
are you
do
watching
that.
your
Her
count?
live.
Huh?
Are you watching your count? We ain't closing out till you get your
Oh,
500.
did I watching my count, girl? No, my eyes is half closed. But
Oh
I can
my,
look
my,
just a
my.
second. I do want y'all to know that I appreciate you. I'm on Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. unless otherwise announced. But the Daily Shift broadcast, that's where we talk about changing our lives a little bit every day to becoming the people of God that God has called us to be. Where is my channel? Let me refresh it.
You like 5 more now.
Woohoo!
Come on now.
Okay.
That is so funny because I'm like refreshing. Oh, why didn't I go to the studio, y'all? Why didn't I?
I don't know.
It says that you have
Oh,
498. Two more.
Two
Woo!
more.
Come
Oh,
on,
wow.
ladies
More.
and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Two more.
Thank you, Pescatarian Garden. Y'all can say 2 more. Come on. I feel like
Woohoo!
y'all don't know
Woo!
conference. We need 10 more dollars. We just need 10 people to
One
give
more.
499. One more.
One more.
Woo!
Yay.
Woo!
And
Denzel, I thought you was already subscribed. You can't tell
Farmer
me.
Chaz, your hydroponics has been ordered. It will be delivered tomorrow.
Thank you for
Wow.
Wow.
Denzel, because you always leave a nice comment after every live.
One
Yes.
more.
He always thanks me for hosting the chat. And I
Aw.
always appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danielle.
He does.
Thank you. Come
Yes.
on.
Donzel, can you send me your address as well?
Did you get it?
One more. One more.
Girl,
Come on.
listen, I done had 2 people say it. Still says one more.
Just one more.
Yeah.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Come
That
on.
was quick. Amazon was
Out there.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, let me talk
certain
about this.
things they can
Y'all
deliver
know
quickly.
Cynthia was saying last time how she was gonna start not eating a whole bunch of sugar and stuff. Can y'all see the change in Cynthia's face in just 2 weeks of not eating all that sugar and carb? Can y'all see it? I see it, girl. So you be encouraged.
Sure.
You
Listen, girl,
said
I'm
it
gonna have
all.
to join you on this journey.
That
Thank
lion
you.
man. You said
Woo,
lion man.
Woo!
It's smooth, girl. Go ahead and do
You
it.
did it.
Do it, girl.
Rashida, 501.
Yes. Woohoo!
Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Oh, y'all know I sing to myself because I love it.
Hey, we were cheering.
She sings on the daily broadcast too.
No,
Girl,
I
she
do it
says you
more
have to
now than
encourage
before.
yourself.
Before I was scared, and I'm like, girl, you know what? I ain't never told nobody I was no professional singer, so you can like it, love it, or not care. I'm like, at this big old age, girl, why do I care what people think?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Awesome,
I appreciate it. I
awesome.
really
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
It's been a fun night.
It has.
It has.
I
Thank
love
y'all
you,
for joining
girl.
us. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Like every broadcast that I do mostly ends like this. I want you to know that you are blessed. You are highly favored. You are the apple of your father's eye. He is absolutely and positively concerned about you. He thinks that you are the best thing since sliced bread. You can cast your cares on him and know that he cares for you and that he loves you with an everlasting love. And there's nothing and no thing you can do about it. You all have a wonderful and a blessed night. We'll see you all back here in 2 weeks.
Right.